3 days ago, a boy arrived at the hospital. His finger was severely infected. His mother wanted to have the implant removed from his body. The boy wasn't willing to do it. He even started showing the doctor his glowing wristwatch. With just that, the boy became a player. Upon examination, it was found that the edge of the boy's finger bone had been eroded. If left untreated, this could just be the beginning. The mother was shocked to hear the results. Because the boy was only 16 and still in school, she suggested the doctor try conservative treatment.
We should remove the infected implant and start Trent on IV antibiotics.
What about the other implants? Shouldn't you take them all out?
No, the other implants aren't infected.
Okay, this is not a decision you get to make.
Good luck. I'm out of here.
Trent! Trent!
Since the boy was still a minor, the doctor had no choice but to follow his mother's decision and remove all the implants from the boy's body. The surgery went smoothly. The boy's girlfriend came to visit him. Sean noticed that she was also a body modification enthusiast, and her modifications were more advanced than the boy's. She could even scan to make payments. But to the boy's mother, all of this seemed like nonsense. She even pulled Sean aside to ask him to talk some sense into her son. Sean had no choice but to try to convince the boy, and listed the side effects of body modifications. The boy didn't care about any of it.
Now she's just working all the time, and whenever we're together, she's angry. Never stops nagging me.
She doesn't like you biohacking.
I don't think she'd like anything I do.
Then, the boy suddenly felt pain in his wrist. It turned out that the modification to the watch had damaged his joint, and was also affecting the function of his wrist. In an effort to help the boy recover completely, Sean had an idea: to install a custom mechanical device on his wrist. This would not only satisfy his desire for modifications, but also restore the function of his wrist. However, this device was expensive. In order to help with her son's wrist, she didn't hesitate to take out a loan to cover the cost. And so, the boy was pushed back into the operating room. Sean filled his wrist with the mechanical device. After the modification was completed, the boy was very satisfied with the device.
You better take this seriously. Take your meds, do your rehab, invite that friend of yours, Dixie, over for dinner.
Really?
But first, we have a surgeon, human neurosurgeon, which the robot will. Couple different steps, but first we have a surgeon, human neurosurgeon, which hopefully the robot will do this portion of it as well. But at the moment, we have a human neurosurgeon that exposes the brain. So they drill a 25-millimeter hole in the skull and then expose the brain. And then the robot has this tiny needle. It's about the size of red blood cells, so really, really tiny, thinner than a human hair, inside this cannula. And this cannula is actuated by precision motors on the robot to engage with this thread loop to grasp it, and then you insert it into the brain 128 times. There's a total of 8 electrodes per thread, so total of 1,000 channels, and this is done while avoiding vasculature. And then once all the threads are inserted, implant basically replaces this hole, and then you put the skin flap over, everything is invisible, and you become a cyborg.